The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Valley Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Every Tomlin wide open three, rolls around, goes. Every Tomlin catches it in. Back to Webb. Going to take the three. She was hot from there from the corner, and she's got her third one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He skip pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes.
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you. We're getting ready for the boys' action here tonight between the Pleasanton Bulldogs and the Cambridge Trojans. The girls put up a valiant effort. One bad quarter from them cost them that ball game here tonight. Now, they will play tomorrow. Coach Hollander has told me Ravenna is coming tomorrow. They will play Ravenna in the third-place game, and Selma Murda Pleasanton will be in the championship game. So we'll be broadcasting from the small gym tomorrow, and then if the boys can pull out the win here, we'll be back here in the big gym after for game number 2. And so we'll see what happens here. About 2 minutes away from the boys' opening tip. And let's go ahead and give you the starters here this evening. Brought to you by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 of 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal, but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now, here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Bulldogs, number 1, a 6-foot junior, Brennan Linder. He averages 19 points a game. They did not have their free throw percentages on the stat sheet for the Bulldogs. Number 5, junior Hayden Smith. He averages 5 points a game. Number 10, a senior Gavin Sweener, averages 6.1 a game. Number 13, a senior Jason Cronin, averages 2.7 a game. And number 22, Gage Sweener, a senior, averages 10.4 points per game. Head coach is Jason Boyd. Assistant coach is Brennan Kinney and Mitch Olson for the Bulldogs. For the Trojans tonight, number 12, a 6-foot junior, Creighton Ruggles. Number 14, a 5'7 junior, Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7 junior, Maverick Webb. Number 20, a 6-foot junior, Hodge Rayburn. And number 23, a 6-foot junior, Braden Miller. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood here for the Trojans. Opening round of the tournament semifinal game between the Pleasanton Bulldogs and the Cambridge Trojans.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please join us in a moment of silence to honor and remember.
They're going to do a moment of silence for Gavin Rise. Back, let's take a break. We'll be right back with True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Number 14, Brady Allmeyer.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Sad but yet honorable thing that the Bulldogs did there. They honored Gavin Riesbeck, who was, of course, killed in the Christmas vacation wreck. I think it was Christmas night. I'm not 100% sure of that. I was heading from Kearney back to Ravenna and was killed in a car crash. Of course, the Blue Jay boys are here. The girls did not come today, but they will be back tomorrow. So Cambridge will play Ravenna tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the consolation game. And Pleasanton and then Selma-Murda will meet in the championship game. Winner of this game will face either Ravenna or Selma-Murda. That game going on in the small gym where we'll be tomorrow. It's the old gym. I don't know about how much. It's smaller. I mean, seat-wise, for sure. We'll be on the stage over there. There's also Husker football on tomorrow.
Number 22,
Hopefully we'll be here celebrating a Husker victory and a Trojan victory in the championship game tomorrow. Creighton Ruggles will jump it up for the Trojans, and it will be, I believe, number 13, Jason Cronin for the Bulldogs, and it will be. Trojans in the black uniforms, orange numbers. It says Cambridge in white across their chest. Bulldogs in the white uniforms with the red numbers. Says Pleasanton in red across their chest. Bulldogs go right to left. The Trojans left to right here in the first half. Referee approaches the circle. It's up in the air, and Ruggles wins the jump over to Braden Miller, now to Webb. Webb will bring it across the timeline. And goes inside to Miller. Miller back out, and Rayburn wide open three from the corner. Won't go. Miller had the rebound, but it's tipped away and it's picked up by the Bulldogs. Here comes Zwiener. This is Gavin Zwiener. Kicks it back out to Linder. Linder back up top to number 5. This is Smith. Back off to Zwiener. And he hands it off to his brother Gage Zwiener. Shots up, won't go. Rebound Rayburn. Kicks it out to Webb, and here come the Trojans on the run. Back up top, it comes Ruggles. He gives it back to Webb. Left side, Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Webb, right side to Rayburn. Back to Webb, left side, Allmeyer. Looking inside for Ruggles, finds him. Almost. And a nice backdoor pass inside to Ruggles, or to Rayburn. He missed a shot, but Miller gets the rebound, puts it in. First basket of the night goes to Braden Miller, and the Trojans are up 2-0. You get it in. This is Gavin Zwiener bringing it up. Gets it off to Linder. Linder back out to Zwiener. He drives inside, working against Miller. Shots up, won't go. Rebound, Allmeyer. Allmeyer pushing it up the floor for the Trojans. Allmeyer on the left wing. And they got a kick here by Gavin Zwiener. Try to get it over to Ruggles. Allmeyer to inbound it. Far side. About top of the key high. Going to get it into Ruggles at the elbow. Ruggles gets it back to Allmeyer in the corner. Allmeyer dribbles out of the double team. Kicks it back up top to Webb. Right side it comes. Rayburn. Wide open three. Can he get this one? He does. Hodge Rayburn gives the Trojans a 5-0 lead. Linder up the floor for the Bulldogs. Across the timeline, picked up by Webb. Goes to the right side to Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener. Skip pass over to number 13. This is Cronin. First time we've called his name on the offensive end. Back to Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener goes right side, tries to drive, gets inside against Rayburn. Blocked from behind. Rayburn with a good defense right there. Now Zwiener steals it away, and then Rayburn's going to foul him. And there's going to be no shot. It's going to be on the floor. But the first foul of the night goes to Hodge Rayburn. Rayburn tried to throw it back to Ruggles, and Gavin Zwiener slid in there and made the steal. And then Rayburn fouled him. Brennan Linder to inbound, a box set for the Bulldogs, trying to get it in. They lob it in. This is Gage Zwiener. Zwiener working back up top, off to his brother Gavin. Right side up high, going to get to the free throw line. Hands it off to Cronin. He goes down the right side, lays it up, won't go. Rebound Miller. Miller out to Allmeyer. Off to left side to Webb. Webb drives inside, kick back out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives, gets inside, loses the ball, kicks it back up. Allmeyer's got it. He drives inside, back up top to Ruggles. Out to Webb, three on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound, Miller. Miller working inside. He's fouled. And the foul is going to be on number 5, Hayden Smith. Miller missed a shot, but he's going to the free throw line to shoot two. Braden Miller having a good ball game to start out. 2 boards right away here. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Branding Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, and Doyle Auto Repair bringing you tonight's ball game. Miller's first free throw, rolls around, falls off. Tried to go in, just didn't have a big enough rim. Hitchin' A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Weiss, Henneman Customer Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, and MNB Bank bringing you the ball game. Miller's second free throw is off the back of the rim, won't go. And ball tipped around, it goes off Webb and out of bounds. When assistant coach is up and tell him, Gage Zwiener, Maverick, you're taller than Maverick Webb. You can't let him get in there. Here is Smith driving inside, working against Miller. Turns, kicks it back up top. Linder drives inside, little floater on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer had Webb up the floor and missed him. Allmeyer top of the key. Works the right side, hands it off to Webb. Webb back to Rayburn on the left side up high. Back to Webb. Right side it comes Allmeyer. Back up top to Webb. Left side Rayburn. Back to Webb. Back to Rayburn, left wing. Inside it goes to Ruggles. Spins, puts a shot up, won't go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Ruggles struggled early in the season. He's 39%, 12 of 31. But most of them makes have been coming here in the last couple of ball games. Fouls on number 22, his first, Gage Zwiener. Ruggles, free throw, swish. He's found his spot right now from the free throw line. Checking in the ball game is number 21, Grady Riley, a freshman for the Bulldogs. Out will go number 5, Hayden Smith. So Ruggles gets a second one here. Trojans 6-0. It's off the back rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Zwiener. Here's Linder up the floor, top of the key. Works down the right side, kicks it back out. Gage Zwiener to Riley, been back inside the Linder. He's going to be fouled by Rayburn, and that's 2 on Rayburn. See if Coach leaves him in or not. He fouled out against Cozad in the third quarter. And talking about Elizabeth Kubik getting a lot of fouls, and now Rayburn's starting to rack up them same numbers, and Linder hits the first free throw. So Linder averages 19 points a game. Braxton Miller into the ball game. Rayburn will take a seat for the Trojans. See if Miller looks to shoot tonight with him. We talked with Coach Shepard about that the other night, that he wasn't looking to shoot, and he agreed. We'll see if Mitchell, looks to shoot a little more tonight. Here is Mitchell on the right wing. Back to Webb. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Back up to Webb. Webb. Top of the key. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Wide open 3 from Allmeyer. Buries it. Brady Allmeyer with the 3. Trojans go up 9-2. Here comes number 22, Gage Zwiener. Left side it comes to Smith. Inside, this is Cronin. Turned around, kicks it back out for 3 for Riley. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Linder. Linder buried underneath, spins, and reverse layup way off the mark, picked up by Webb. Ooh, Webb got away at the double dribble there. Now Allmeyer didn't come for the ball and it's stolen away. Here's Riley up ahead to Linder, and he'll lay it up easily. Allmeyer's got to come for that basketball. Now Webb is hurt. He got a timeout. Rayburn's going to check into the ball game. Webb's going to go to the bench. He's got that knee that's been bugging him all since football season. Trojan basketball underneath. No timeout charge to the Trojans. They're doing a sub here. So Ruggles will get it inbounds to Rayburn, and he'll bring it up the floor for the Trojans. 9-4 your score, 4 minutes left in the first quarter, halfway gone. Right side Mitchell, back up top Rayburn, left side Allmeyer. Back to Rayburn, right side Mitchell. Back up top Rayburn, left side Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving along the baseline, kicks it back to Ruggles. Ruggles back out to Allmeyer, wide open 3 from the corner. It's in and out, won't go. And we're going to have a foul on Braden Miller. Went over the back there. And number 2 is checked in. That's Cohen Cruz for the Bulldogs. Going to get it into Linder. Rayburn's got to be careful. Almost picked up his third. Brennan Linder working up top. Oh, almost got a travel from Linder right there. I thought he drug his pivot foot. They get it inside to Cronin. Cronin looking around from the free throw line. Kicks it off to Cruz. Cruz at the free throw line now. They're going to try to go back door, and it's knocked away by Ruggles, but picked back up by number 22, Gage Zwiener, and he puts it in. Great hands by Ruggles, but the bounce went the Bulldogs' way. 9-6 Trojans still up by 3. They were leading by 7, but it's been a 4-0 run here for the Bulldogs. Mitchell on the left wing. That's back up top for Rayburn. Rayburn inside to Ruggles. Ruggles back out. Here's Allmeyer on the wing on the right side. Back inside to Ruggles. Ruggles skip pass back out to Rayburn. Wide open 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound comes down to Gavin Zwiener. Up the floor comes Linder. Linder driving in against Rayburn. Euro step won't go. Rayburn had the rebound. Lost it. Miller picks it up and has it knocked away. No foul called there. Now Ruggles almost got the steals. The pass went to Linder and goes out of bounds. Man, they let it go in the girls' game. They're kind of letting it go here. Miller out of the ball game, and in comes Gavin Gunderson. Zwiener gets it into Gavin Zwiener. Back over to Linder. Off to Gage Zwiener. Back up top it comes Cruz. Down to Gavin Zwiener in the corner. 2.5 left here. 9-6 Trojans in the first period. 19 on the shot clock. The 3 from Cruz way off the mark. Gunderson with the rebound. Ruggles off to Rayburn. The Trojans will slow it down a little bit. Rayburn off to Allmeyer, almost threw it away. Allmeyer skip pass over to Mitchell. Back up top, Rayburn, back to Allmeyer. Inside it goes Ruggles. Ruggles working around, kicks it back out to Mitchell. Didn't even look to shoot that. He's got to shoot that ball. Allmeyer back to Rayburn. Rayburn out to Mitchell here on the right wing. Down underneath it goes to Gunderson. He tries to drive. Skip pass back out to Mitchell. Mitchell going to drive now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to Rayburn. 3 off the bank of the rim. Can't get it. Mitchell with the rebound. Turns, shoots, and can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down to number 13, Jason Cronin. Up ahead it goes to Linder. He loses the ball out of bounds. Took his eye off it at the last second. Wanted to throw a quick pass, and he took his eye off it and goes out of bounds. Hayden Smith into the ball game. Jason Cronin will go to the bench for the Bulldogs. 1:40 left here, 9-6. Trojans lead it by 3. Rayburn walking it up floor for the Trojans. Goes left side to Allmeyer, and he just about lost it. Allmeyer back up top to Rayburn. Now here's Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell inside to Ruggles. Ruggles works around, turns, kicks it back up top to Rayburn. Left side Allmeyer. Allmeyer inside to Gunderson. Great pass. And Gunderson lays it up and in. His first basket of the night. 11-6 Trojans by 5. Here comes Gage Zwiener, Off the right side to Cruz. Cruz back up to Gavin Gunderson. He drives inside. Runs over top of Gavin. That was Gavin Zwiener. And there's a 3 from Gage Zwiener. He's got 5. 11-9 Trojans by 2. 58 seconds left opening period. Rayburn is stolen away by Zwiener, and now foul by Mitchell. Braxton Mitchell picks up his first, team's 4th. 49 seconds left here in the first period. Checking in the ballgame's number 21, Grady Riley. Cohen Cruz will go to the bench. Gavin Zwiener gets it into Gage Zwiener. Gage working it up the floor, leading the Bulldogs with 5 points right now. Here's Gavin Zwiener on the left wing, goes inside for Linder. Linder works inside, working against Ruggles, shots up and in. Tie ball game, 11 apiece, 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Rayburn works up top, gets it to Allmeyer, back to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Allmeyer here on the right wing. Inside to Ruggles at the elbow. Ruggles, and we got a timeout by the Trojans. 17 seconds left, shot clock's off. Trojans lead it, or they're tied up at 11 now. Back up to this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. 11 apiece between the Bulldogs and the Trojans. 17.2 left. Trojans got the ball underneath their own basket. They get it in. Allmeyer working on the left wing. Back up top to Rayburn now. Down to 10 seconds. Rayburn on the right wing. Looking around, gets it inside to Allmeyer. It's knocked away. Allmeyer gets it back. Here's Rayburn. 3 on the way. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound by number 21, Riley. He's working it up the floor, and they're not going to get the shot off. Tied at 11 after 1. Cambridge and the Pleasanton Bulldogs tied at 11. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back up here with you. Live from Pleasanton. We're tied up at 11 after one period of play between the Pleasanton Bulldogs and the Cambridge Trojans. It will be Yeah, they aren't putting it up on the scoreboard here. I don't know whose fault it is. Usually have that little arrow, but not putting it up right now. It's going to be Pleasanton basketball to start the second period. They come out with the Zwiners, Gage and Gavin. Number 1, Brendan Linder. Number 12 is out there, Josh Pierce in his first action. And number 21, Grady Riley. It's Ruggles, Mitchell, Allmeyer, Gunderson, and Rayburn for the Trojans. Rayburn's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls already. Here's Riley with it. Working against Allmeyer, left wing. Gets it back up top to Linder. Back to Riley on the wing. Down in the corner, Gavin Zwiener. Man-to-man defense from the Trojans. Zwiener drives in, puts a shot up and in. Gavin Zwiener's first basket of the night. Allmeyer, top of the key, left side it goes to Rayburn. Back up top, Allmeyer. Back to Rayburn, back to Allmeyer, top of the key, wide open 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Oh, and Gage Zwiener just got a two-handed shove. And here's a steal by Rayburn, and now he's going to be a foul. Finally, they're going to call one. Foul's on Gage Zwiener. Boy, he got away with a two-handed shove in the back of Ruggles there, or Gunderson, excuse me. Braden Miller checking back in. Gunderson will go to the bench. Checking in for the Bulldogs is number 5, Hayden Smith. Gage Zwiener will go to the bench with his 2 fouls. Rayburn to inbound, a box set from the Trojans underneath their own basket here on the near side. Going to get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives. Shots off the ground, and the banks it in. His first 2-point field goal. He's got 5 points, 13 apiece. A little over a minute gone, or a little less than a minute gone out of the quarter here. Here's number 12, Pearson. He puts it up and in. Josh Pierce, his first basket, gives the Bulldogs back a 2-point lead, 15-13. Allmeyer, top of the key. Goes inside to Ruggles at the free throw line. Down the lane he goes. Gets inside, working against Pierce. Puts a shot up and in. A great move by Creighton Ruggles. His first field goal of the night. He's got 3. Tied back up at 15. These two teams really battling each other. Linder off to Riley. Riley on the wing, working against Allmeyer. Back up top it comes to Linder. Linder guarded by Ruggles. Tries to go down the left side. He's going to step back. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound Rayburn. Quickly out to Ruggles. Ruggles bringing it up the floor. Gets to the right wing. Worked around, kicks it off to Rayburn. Rayburn off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back inside to Ruggles. Back up top of Rayburn. Didn't take the 3. Drives inside. Down the lane he goes. He's fouled. Basket won't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. I believe it's on number 21. It is. Number 12, Josh Pierce. His first team second here in the second period. Rayburn, first free throw in and out. Can't get it to go. Rayburn on the season, 56%, 5 of 9. Averages 12.3 a game. He's got 3 tonight. Looking to make it 4 here and give the Trojans a 1-point lead. Second free throw's a swish. Rayburn has 4. The Trojans go up 16-15. 2 minutes gone out of the second quarter. This is Linder working against Ruggles. Works to the right side. Gets picked up by Miller. Now tries to drive baseline. Gets picked back up by Ruggles. They kick it back out. Here's Pierce for 3. Can't get the shot to go. And it's saved by the Bulldogs. And now Mitchell has they're going to call the whistle here. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. That's too bad. Mitchell was going to have a wide open layup. So a 5:54 left here in the second period. 16-15 Trojans. They have the ball coming left to right. Allmeyer, top of the key. Goes inside to Ruggles. Back out to Allmeyer. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Gets it off to Rayburn. Rayburn inside to Ruggles. Everything running through Ruggles right now. Back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer, skip pass over to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Allmeyer. Wide open 3. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rayburn pulls down the rebound. Goes down the right side of the lane. Puts it up. It won't go. The rebound comes down to Hayden Smith. Smith out to Linder. Linder on the right wing, working against Ruggles. Tries to drive. Ruggles knocks it away from it. It's on the floor. Ruggles dives, and we're going to have a jump ball. Great play by Creighton Ruggles to tie that one up, and it'll be Pleasanton basketball. Nope, it's going to be Trojan basketball. Creighton Ruggles all over the floor down there. And in comes number 13, Jason Cronin, and Pierce will go out for the Bulldogs. Trojans up by 16-15. 5:19 left here in the first half. Mitchell on the right wing. Looking inside, gets it to Ruggles at the elbow. Ruggles turns, gets it back out to Allmeyer. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Back out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives, turns, and is knocked away, but he gets it right back. Came right back to him, back to Allmeyer. Left side, Rayburn. Back up top, and Gavin Zwiener takes it away from Allmeyer. Down the floor he goes up against Rayburn, puts it in, and he's fouled. Gavin Zwiener picks up 4 points, and then Rayburn picks up his third foul. Sean Pauley will check into the ball game for Rayburn. So a 1 point lead, trying to make it 2 now, is Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener averages 6.1 on the season. He's got 4 here in the first half. Free throws on the way. He makes it. 18-16, 2 point lead for the Bulldogs. Just went under the 5-minute mark here. Left in the first half. Allmeyer, left side to Ruggles. Back up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Mitchell here on the right wing. Back up top it comes Ruggles. Ruggles off the left side to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down in the corner, and he gets bumped, but no foul called. Almost shoved him into the stands. Ruggles back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving down the right side, kicks it back up to Mitchell. 8 on the shot clock. Ruggles. Spin move, gets inside. Bank shots up and in. Creighton Ruggles putting on some moves right now. He's got 5. We're tied at 18. Linder. Right side off to Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener looking inside. He's going to drive. Goes down the lane, lays it up, and it won't go, but he's fouled. Fouls on Allmeyer. He picks up his first. So at the free throw line is Gavin Zwiener. He's 1 for 1 on the evening. 5 points, trying for his season average of 6, and he misses the first one. Hitchin A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, A&M Custom Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, MMB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, and Mid-Plains Community College. Zwiener misses them both. Miller gets the rebound for the Trojans, hands it off to Ruggles. He's back at the point guard spot now. Off to Pauly. Pauly driving down the lane, kicks it back up top to Mitchell. He drives, kicks it out to Allmeyer in the corner, didn't take the 3. Back up top it comes to Ruggles. Ruggles. Looking back door for Allmeyer, finds him, reverse layup up and in. Great pass from Creighton Ruggles, and Brady Allmeyer has 7 points. Trojans go up by 2, 20-18. Timeout by the Bulldogs, and we will take one with them. 3:37 left in the first half. Trojans up 20-18. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Ben is in a sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh-baked Runza cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Come get Runza's homemade chili, fresh-baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Floor back here with you live from Pleasanton. Opening round of the Holiday Tournament. Boys edition here between the Pleasanton Bulldogs and the Cambridge Trojans. Trojans lead at 20-18. 3:37 left in the first half. And Brennan Linder, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, out of the ballgame right now. Coach was not happy with his defense on that last play, so Coach Boyd will take him out for a minute. In comes Cohen Cruz for the Bulldogs. Hayden Smith trying to inbound. He gets in the backcourt to Gavin Zwiener. He's guarded by Braden Miller. Zwiener working up top. Kicks it out. This is Gage Zwiener. Gage driving inside against Ruggles. Gets to the block. Kicks it back out to Smith. He'll try to drive against Sean Paul. He shots up. Won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer pushing it up the floor. Gets inside. Drives down the lane. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Wide open 3 for Creighton Ruggles. And it rolls around and it hits the top of the bank board there. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Pleasanton basketball. One of the rare misses tonight for Ruggles. His first 3 attempt. Looked good. Thought it was going in. He did too. He's heading down the other end of the floor already. Cohen Cruz working against Allmeyer. Hands it off to Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener working inside. Lobs it into number 13. That is Cronin. Back out it goes. Smith is back up top to Gage Zwiener. Gage Zwiener working around against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Smith on the right wing. Back up top, Gavin Zwiener. Gavin down the left side, gets inside. Braden Miller blocked the shot. Rebound comes down to Ruggles. 2:43 left in the first half, 20-18 Trojans. Ruggles working against Gavin Zwiener. Hands it off to Sean Pauly. Pauly down the lane. Spin move inside. Kicks it back out. Ruggles wide open three again. Can't get this one to go either. Rebound comes down to number 22, Gage Zwiener. Up the floor it comes. Looking for Cruz. He throws it and it's saved. Gavin Zwiener was there. Here's Gage Zwiener for three, and he nails it. Gage Zwiener has 8. He averages 10 points a game. He's got 8 already here in the first half. It's 21-20 now. Bulldogs by 1. Ruggles handed off to Sean Pauly. Pauly walking around, has it knocked away from behind. It's Gage Zwiener up to Gavin Zwiener, and the Bulldogs will go up by 3. Seven points now for Gavin Zwiener. Here's Allmeyer. Down the left side of the lane, he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Cohen Cruz. Checking in for the Bulldogs will be Brennan Linder, number 1, and number 21, Grady Riley. Foul is on Cruz, and it'll be his first. Mitchell to inbound it. Going to get it into Allmeyer. Didn't take the 3. He's only taken 1 3 tonight. And he hit it, and he hasn't taken one since. Here's Ruggles. Left side it goes to Sean Pauly. Down underneath. Mitchell in the short corner. Didn't even look to shoot again. Back up top. This is Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left wing. He takes the 3. In and out. Won't go. Rebound Linder. Linder up the floor. Hits Gage Zwiener. And he's going to... Ooh, no foul call from behind. Miller with it. Kicks it over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer across the timeline. Working on the right side against Gage Zwiener. Allmeyer down inside. Kicks it back out. Ruggles. Didn't take the 3. Drives inside. Turns. Puts a shot up. Won't go. And rebound by Ruggles. Ruggles spinning inside. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer now to Sean Pauly. Right side, Ruggles on the wing. He takes the 3. In and out. Won't go. He's struggling from the arch right now. Linder down the lane. Kicks it back out to Pierce. Back up top it comes. Gavin Zwiener for 3. Got it. Bulldogs are on a run right now. It was 20-18 Trojans, and now it's been an 8-0 run by the Bulldogs to make it a 26-20 ball game. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Mitchell off to Sean Pauly. Pauly to the free throw line. Drives inside, kicks it out to Ruggles. Back up top, Mitchell. Off to Sean Pauly again, left side. Pauly's driving. Turns, kicks it back off to Mitchell. He'll go down the lane. This time turns and throws it away. Take the ball to the basket, young man. Oh, he had it. He would have had an easy layup. He turned and tried to throw it to Ruggles and threw it into the Pleasanton bench. Here's Riley with it. And Riley kicks it back out, and so he throws it away. In between the Zwiener brothers. Goes right to Coach Clay Shepard, and it'll be Trojan basketball now. Down by 6 with 19 seconds left in the first half. Hayden Smith into the ball game. And Gage Zwiener will come out. Braxton Mitchell is too good of a shot not to be shooting the ball. And Gavin Zwiener with the steal lays it up in the end. And the Trojan fans getting a little rally here. Not with the referee or anything, but with the players. Here's Ruggles with it. Ruggles being slapped around by 3 Bulldogs, and now the steal here. Riley from half court at the buzzer, misses it. 28-20, the Bulldogs went on a 10-0 run to end the half. And they lead it by 8 here at halftime. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader. It's the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live from Pleasanton. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Raised local, raised right here. Hoegemeyer. Learn more about therightseed.com or talk to these local dealers. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. The North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska. Bow Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right there in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And, Coach, second quarter killed you tonight.
I know. We haven't been able to play all four quarters consistently.
South Loop was probably the only game that you really did. And,
yes.
You know, but the game was really close. I mean, if you look at other than that second quarter, you got outscored by 9. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it's a 1-point ball game. You scored the same amount the first quarter, the third quarter, outscored by 1 in the fourth.
I know.
You take away that 9-point quarter.
Yeah, and that number 11 got hot in that second quarter, and then we just kind of shut down a little bit.
Yeah, she had 18 points in the first half and then didn't score. I think all of it was in the second quarter, too.
Yeah, it was. She just caught fire, and she could not miss. And, you know, we don't get lucky enough to catch fire like that yet. Maybe one game.
Yeah, she was out there at NBA range on them three-pointers. She hit 4 of them out there.
I guess when you're feeling it, right?
Yeah. We need
some of that.
Mallory Springer, 2 or 3 shots tonight. She's got to shoot the ball more.
Yep, no. I totally agree. But exciting news is Brooklyn.
Wow.
Holy cow. You can tell she was hungry.
Yeah, she comes back out of there, hasn't been played since the second game, and it just totally went off tonight. 11 points for her. So she did kind of get the hot hand, but
she did. She
hit
played
3
really
threes herself.
Yes.
So.
And then also, I was really proud of Elizabeth, you know.
Yes.
She might be tiny, but she is mighty.
Do you know how many rebounds she had?
I don't know. I can't wait to see that and
she
figure that out.
She had quite a few, I know that.
If she would have got one more bucket, she probably would have had a double-double.
I think so. Yep, I think so. And to have 10 rebounds and not score 10 points. I mean, just to get that close to the double-double. And also, she played great defense on the much bigger Zwingler girl.
Yes.
I mean, she had her by, 3 inches?
Oh, for sure. And then a little bit this way, too. She had huge size on her, and she handled herself really well.
Yeah, she only scored 2 points. Yes. And Elizabeth did a good job of keeping her in check and not letting her get the ball in there very often.
And she didn't really foul.
No.
I think she's figured out, when she doesn't foul, she gets to play more.
Maybe she likes the game basketball.
I think
just
so.
A little bit.
I think so.
Just a little bit. Overall, it wasn't a horrible game. That one quarter is all that killed you. Otherwise, you guys played pretty good basketball. And after the Kozak game, you kind of had to wonder what was we going to come out in. And in the first quarter, I mean, it looked good.
Yeah.
We're tied after the first quarter.
Yeah,
so.
you could tell, we haven't been able to do much the last, 5 days, 6 days. And that always kills you when you don't get to have practice the day before a game.
Especially with a young team like you got. You got a lot of sophomores playing.
I do. And, people forget, I only have one true returning starter, and that was Mallory. And everyone else, they got some minutes here and there, but they weren't significant players. So we're getting there. When it's going to click, it's going to matter, and that's going to be at the end of the season.
What do we have to do to avoid off the injury bug? Brooklyn Holtz goes out. Elizabeth Kubik's missed the game, and now Chloe Gooden's out for 10 days, 4 games. It looks like. So
I know. I told him, and I told them in the locker room. I was like, I know it's hard to play together when not all of us can be together all the time. Like one person's here, and then another one drops off, and then we get another one back. And I go, it's hard to figure out our chemistry and what works well and who plays well with together.
And Chloe hasn't been a big scorer for you, but she's a great ball handler. She's a good passer.
Yes.
And she's a good defender.
She brings a lot of energy.
Yeah, Yeah, she brings a lot of energy to the floor. You can tell when she steps on it.
I felt like we kind of missed out a little bit tonight at spurts. Like we looked dead a couple times, or we kind of looked like we're just going through the motions. I mean, there was sometimes I saw some really good things, or we just couldn't quite hold on to the ball.
Yes.
Mallory had some really nice passes that nobody could quite get a hold of.
Yep, I agree with that too. So tomorrow, third place game, you're going to take on Ravenna. Unfortunately for them, they did not play today due to a tragic accident in their school. They are going to play tomorrow. So talk to us about Ravenna, what you know about them. I know they've only got one win on the season, so maybe a team you guys can compete with here again.
I feel like every team that we play is, we can compete and we can win against it. Most of the time we beat ourselves. So if we can come out and if we can have some good energy the first quarter, the second quarter, and then come out strong in the third quarter, I think we'll come alive. And whenever they finally figure out, like in Loomis, when they played hard all 4 quarters and they came and played together, that's when magic things happen.
Yes, I agree with that.
If we can get them to do that, like they're really a tough team to beat. They play really good defense, and then if we can just figure out our offense.
Yeah.
Get a couple more buckets to fall.
Well, one more game in this tournament, then a few days off, and Maywood Hay Center comes to town the third, so no rush for the Wicked, but you do get a few practices.
I'm excited to have practice. They're not, but I'm excited.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming out and visiting with us. Too bad we didn't get the win. Let's go get one tomorrow against Ravenna.
Good.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Nope. Thank you.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with the Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford back here with you. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. We're live here in Pleasanton tonight. Raised local, raised right here. Hogemeyer. Learn more about therightseed.com. You can also talk to these dealers: Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas, Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska, Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska, Bo Seed in Orleans, Nebraska, and of course Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. 28-20, the Bulldogs went on a 10-0 run to close out the second quarter there. The Trojans were up 20-18, and then the Bulldogs turned it on there at the end of the second period to outscore the Trojans on a 10-0 run. Stats for the first half for the Bulldogs: Brennan Leonard with 6 points, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Gavin Zwiener with 12. He's 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Josh Pierce with 2. And Gage Zwiener with 8 for the Bulldogs. They went 3 of 5 from the charity stripe in the first half, 60%. Foul-wise, Cruz, Smith, Pierce have 1, and Gage Zwiener has 2 for the Bulldogs. For the Trojans, Creighton Ruggles with 5. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 7. Hodge Rayburn with 4, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. And Braden Miller with 2 points, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Trojans go 2 of 5, 40%. Foul-wise, it's Mitchell, Allmeyer, and Miller with 1. Hodge Rayburn with 3 for the Trojans. It was 11-11 after the first quarter, and then a 10-0 run. The Bulldogs outscored the Trojans 17-9 in the second to take a 28-20 lead going here in the third period. Bulldogs with the ball first. Both teams with their starters back out there. Gage and Gavin Zwiener, Brendan Leonard, Hayden Smith, and Josh Pierce for the Bulldogs. Here's Linder at the free throw line. Put the jump shot up, and he's nailed it. 8 points for him. He averages 19 a game. 30-20 now. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Rayburn off to Ruggles. Ruggles down the right side. Turns, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving baseline, gets inside, lays it up off the glass and in. Nice move by Allmeyer. He's got 9 points to lead the Trojans. Here comes Linder, picked up by Ruggles, right wing. Trying to drive inside. Ruggles stops him. Back up top it comes to Smith. He's going to take the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rayburn can't handle the rebound. Gage Zwiener gets the rebound, puts it in. Rayburn should have had it. Went off his hand and right in the hands of Gage Zwiener. Back to a 10-point game, 32-22. Allmeyer at the top of the key. Works to the right side. Hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles driving against Gavin Zwiener. Gets inside. Spin move. Back to his left. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Gavin Zwiener. He's made a couple of those. Couldn't get that one to finish, though. Smith down to Gage Zwiener. Three from the corner. Off the mark. Rebound by Pierce. He puts it in. Mitchell didn't box out. That was Cronin, excuse me. 34-22. Freshman got caught watching the ball right there. Here's Allmeyer. Trojans down by 12. He gets it out to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Rayburn. It's Webb who's not starting here in the second half. Ruggles got away at the travel. Out to Allmeyer. Right wing. Back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Rayburn. Down the left side of the lane. Lays it up and puts it in. Nice move by Hodge Rayburn. He's got 6 points for the Trojans. Back to a 10-point game. Gavin Zwiener drives inside. Working against Miller. Turnaround jumpers up. Won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. And here come the Trojans. Trojans picking up the pace a little bit. Allmeyer left wing. Kicks it back out. Mitchell. Kicks it back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles didn't take the three. Back off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working around. Has it knocked away. Ruggles picks it up in the corner. Working against Zwiener. Drives inside. He's fouled. Gavin Zwiener's going to get called for the foul here. It'll be on the floor, so it'll be on the sideline here. Mitchell, the freshman, inbound, and Gavin Gunderson is going to check in for the freshman. Maverick Webb sitting on the end of the bench right now. Sean Pauly sitting next to Coach Wood. So Webb might be done for the ball game. He's had some knee problems. He started out in football. He's tried to work through them, but here's Ruggles on the right wing. Back up top to Rayburn. Left side it comes to Allmeyer. Back up to Rayburn. Right side Ruggles. Back to Rayburn. Left side Allmeyer. Inside it goes to Gunderson. Ball knocked away. And Linder picks it up. Off to Gavin Zwiener. Back out to Gage Zwiener. Left side it goes. Hayden Smith. Three on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound inside by Cronin. Nobody boxing him out. 4 points for Cronin. Both on rebounds right here in the third quarter. Back to a 12-point lead, 36-24. Rayburn right side to Allmeyer. Inside to Miller. Back out to Allmeyer. Up top Rayburn. Left side Ruggles. Nobody looking to take the three right now. Rayburn back to Ruggles. Back up top of Rayburn. Right side Allmeyer. Back to Rayburn. Left side Gunderson. And here's a steal by Zwiener. Didn't look where he was throwing it, and Zwiener's got the easy basket down the floor. Sean Pauly going to check into the ball game at the next dead ball for the Trojans. Rayburn off to Allmeyer. Back inside it goes Ruggles. Ruggles working. Backdoor pass out to Allmeyer. Three on the way from the corner. Buries it. Allmeyer got the three, and we got a timeout by the Trojans. Allmeyer has 12 to lead. The Trojans are back within 11 now, 38-27. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly one of the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer personalized services that you can count on. Lockenauer Jones will help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Let them take the time to guide you through the decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. Call 308-697-3838.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you. Live here from Pleasanton. It's 38-27. The Bulldogs with the lead. 4:32 left in the third. Game was tied, or the Trojans were up 20-18, and the Bulldogs going on a 10-0 run to close out the first half. They led it 28-20. Here at the half, they've outscored the Trojans by 3 here in the third. Gage Zwiener up to Gavin Zwiener. Full court press from the Trojans. Here goes Pierce, or it's Cronin inside to Linder. It's tipped away and picked up by Miller. He tips it up ahead to Rayburn. Rayburn up against Gage Zwiener. He puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Rayburn with a great play right there. Took it right at Gage Zwiener, who could not get set, and Gage Zwiener picks up his third. So Rayburn will go to the free throw line. He'll get an end one here. Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Samway Floor Covering Furniture, and Taco John's bringing you the game. Rayburn hits the free throw. He's got 9 now, and it's 38-30. Back to an 8-point ball game. Here's Gavin Zwiener. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Allmeyer's on it, and it's stiffed away, and it's Sean Pauley with the steal for the Trojans. Pauley gets it back up top to Rayburn. Here's Ruggles at the top of the key, left side, Allmeyer. He's going to drive inside, loses the ball, but Miller's right there to pick it up. Out to Ruggles. Take that three, young man. Off to Rayburn, back to Ruggles. Back to Rayburn. Trojans driving inside Rayburn, and he's fouled. It's going to be on number 13, Cronin, and Rayburn will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Jason Cronin picks up his first foul. Rayburn to the free throw line to shoot 2. Tri-Valley Health Systems, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, bringing you today's ball game. Rayburn hits the free throw. Trojans back within 7 now, 38-31. Smith goes out of the ball game. Grady Riley checks in for the Bulldogs. Rayburn's second one on the way. He swishes it. So Rayburn's hit 3 straight free throws, and he's got 11 points. The Trojans back within 6 now. And here's Sean Pauley. Almost got another steal. Cronin kicks it off, and it's thrown away, but here's Linder with it. Linder was standing in the right spot at the right time to get that one. Here's Gavin Zwiener. He drives in, has an easy basket. He's got 16 to lead the Bulldogs. Average of 6 a game. He's 10 over that right now. Here's Rayburn, top of the key. Right side it goes to Pauley. Pauley back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Zwiener. Drives down the lane. Puts it up. It won't go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's the 4th foul on the Bulldogs here with 3:21 left in the third. Fouls at number 10, Gavin Zwiener, his second. Gage Zwiener checking back into the ballgame. He's got 3 fouls. And it'll be Ruggles at the free throw line. 2 coming up here, and he misses the first one. So 1 of 3 right now in the night. He's been pretty hot the last 2 games, but struggled off and on this year. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brandon Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, and First Central Bank bringing you tonight's ball game. Ruggles misses the second one, and Rayburn has the rebound. Stole it away. Great play by Rayburn. Rayburn on the left side, back up top to Ruggles. Now to Allmeyer on the right. Going to hit Ruggles streaking in, gets back out to Pauley. He thought about the 3, doesn't take it, he traveled. (40-32), an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. 3:08 left here in the third. Bulldogs with the ball going left to right. And looking to get it in. They get it into Linder. Linder off to Gavin Zwiener. Oh, there's a travel. I didn't think they were going to call it. Sean Pauley wishes they wouldn't have, because he had the steal, and the pass was going all the way down. He was going to have a basket easy. That might have been the most obvious travel call in the history of basketball. The referee standing right there, wasn't going to let him get away with it. Rayburn has it knocked away, but right in the hands of Pauley. Inside it goes to Ruggles. Down the left side of the lane. Shots up and in. Great play by Sean Pauley to get it to Ruggles right there for the easy basket. 40-34, 6-point ball game. Riley off, and it's now to Linder. He's going to be guarded by Miller. Shots up, won't go. It's tipped away by the Bulldogs and out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. So Trojans a chance to cut this lead. They're down by 6. They can cut it down to a 3-point ball game with a 3-pointer here. They haven't taken a 3, I don't think, here in the second half. Rayburn working up against Gavin Zwiener. Gets it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working around, throws it up to Sean Pauley. It's knocked away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. So Pauley to inbound it. Almost have just the other side of half court. Trojan side of half court. They're going to get it in the back court to Rayburn. He'll work up against Gavin Zwiener. Works to his left side. Going to get double teamed. Goes back around the other way. Going to throw it off. This is Ruggles with it. Takes a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound's tipped around. It's picked up by Gavin Zwiener. 3 Trojans had it, and they tipped it away from each other. Gavin Zwiener quickly up the floor. Off to Riley. 3-pointer from the right wing. Buried it. His first basket of the night. An awkward-looking shot, but he drilled it. 43-34, a 9-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Rayburn. And now we're going to have a timeout by Coach Shepard. Trojans take the timeout. 1:57 left in the third. 43-34 Bulldogs. Back after this on True Country Radio 102 on KZMC.
Don't let life take you out of the game. Whether it's an injury, an illness, or chronic disease, Tri-Valley Health System can take care of you. Tri-Valley Health System with clinics in Arapahoe, Cambridge, and Indianola, and their hospital with 24/7 emergency care, rehabilitation services, and specialist doctors. Learn more online at trivalleyhealth.com. Tri-Valley Health System, our family caring for yours.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorne back here with you. It's 43-34 Pleasanton with the lead here. 1:57 left in the third period. It's a lot of time still left in the ball game. Got a whole fourth quarter left to go. Trojan fans weren't happy about that last time as Rayburn got pushed in the back by Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener's got away with a couple of those. One on a rebound and one on that pass there. It'll be Trojan basketball going right to left. They got to go length of the floor. Allmeyer, Rayburn, Ruggles, Miller, and Pauly in the ballgame for the Trojans. Injury to Maverick Webb. He's been out since the second quarter. Hopefully he can come back in tomorrow if he doesn't get back in today. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Back over to Allmeyer. Up the floor to Rayburn. Rayburn trying to get past, and he's going to have a 10-second call. No sense of urgency right there from the Trojans, and they got to be aware of that clock. The Bulldogs put on a full court press and got the 10-second call. Here's Linder with it. Linder working against Ruggles. Across the timeline, throws it into Cronin. Cronin looking back door, throws it away, and Sean Pauly with the steal. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles up the floor to Pauly. Off to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Ruggles, and Coach Shepard wanted to bring it across the timeline. Ruggles does. Here's Rayburn. Rayburn off to Pauly on the left wing. Back up top to Rayburn, now to Ruggles. Rayburn down the right side. Kicks it back off to Pauly. Pauly back to Rayburn. Skip pass back up to Pauly. 10 on the shot clock. Knocked away by Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener down the left side of the lane. He puts it up and misses it. Rebound by Linder. Working against Pauly. Shots up and it goes. 56 seconds left here. Allmeyer trying to get through the double team. Kicks it off to Rayburn. Down to Pauly on the right wing. Back up top it comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer. And we got a foul right here against the Bulldogs. Coach Boyd doesn't look it, but he grabbed the jersey. Fouls on number 22, Zwiener, his fourth. Grady Riley checks, that is Cohen Cruz checking into the ball game. Grady Riley's in also. Allmeyer at the free throw line. On the season, Allmeyer is an 86% free throw shooter, 6 of 7. Make it 7 of 8. Allmeyer has 13 to lead the Trojans here tonight. Followed closely by Hodge Rayburn with 11 and Creighton Ruggles with 7. Allmeyer trying to cut the lead back to 9, and he does. Allmeyer hits both free throws. He's got 14. Here comes Linder. Calling this on Hodge. Hodge Rayburn picks up his fourth foul, and coach is going to have to take him out. And now Coach Shepard is really upset about that call. Get it down to Linder. Linder working on the left wing. Tries to drive baseline. Runs into Miller. Linder back up top to Gavin Zwiener. Off to Cruz. Cruz gets to the free throw line. Throws it inside to Linder. Shots up, and it goes. Ruggles. Man, Zwiener all over him, riding his back, and he won't call a foul. Here's Miller throwing it up the floor to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Wide open three, buries it. Hodge Rayburn hit the three. He's got 14 points for the Trojans. 5 seconds left. Linder down the floor, gets to the elbow, drives inside, puts it up, won't go. Rebound Miller, and he throws it out to Allmeyer, but he won't get the shot off. 47-39, Bulldogs lead it by 8 after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
All right, wait right here. If you're in the stages of planning an upcoming sale, contact auctioneer Justin Bonshaw today. Whether it's a farm sale, household, livestock, charity, or fundraiser, Justin Bonshaw, the 2014 KAA Champion Livestock Auctioneer, will help you make the most of your sale. Call him today, 402-957-8308. That's 402-957-8308. 950 D1, 99 quarter and 35.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. 47-39 Bulldogs with the lead as we start the fourth quarter. And it will be Bulldog basketball, I believe, to start the fourth. Nope, it's Trojan basketball to start the fourth quarter. Maverick Webb's got the knee wrapped up. He may try to come back in. We'll see. Rayburn's got 4 fouls, so he's going to have to be careful. He's on the floor. Sean Pauley, Braden Miller, Brady Allmeyer, Creighton Ruggles, Hodge Rayburn out there. It's Gavin Zwiener, Brennan Linder, Grady Riley, Hayden Smith, and Jason Cronin for the Bulldogs. Rayburn working up the floor. Gets it across the timeline, working against Zwiener. Going to hand it off to Ruggles. Man, Zwiener's throwing that hip out there, and that's against the rules. He can't do it, and it's going to be Linder with an easy basket here. Zwiener is throwing the hip into him. Here's Allmeyer. Up for now, they're going to call it, finally. The 4th time Zwiener threw the hip, they finally call it. That's Gavin Zwiener's 3rd, so both Zwiener boys getting in foul trouble now. Gage has 4, Gavin has 3. Sean Pauley on the inbound, working against Zwiener. Nice move by Sean Pauley. Down the floor goes Ruggles. Ruggles back out to Rayburn. Rayburn takes the 3, can't get it to go. Almost had their own rebound. Gavin Gunnarsson has it though. For Gavin Zwiener, and he throws up to Linder. He misses the shot, but following it is Jason Cronin, and he has 6 points now. Here's Allmeyer, and they're going to call a push-off on Allmeyer. Allmeyer's got his 2nd foul right there. Linder going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. 1 minute gone out of the fourth quarter. They lead at 51-39. Linder gets it into Cronin at the elbow. Back out to Riley. Riley working on the right wing. Kicks it down in the corner. This is Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener skip pass over the corner to Linder. Bad pass, but Linder able to hang on to it. Tries to drive. Pauley stops him. Skip pass back up. Ruggles with the steal. Ruggles down the floor now. Gets inside left lane, and he puts it up and in. Nice move. Step around Riley, who could have got a technical for that flop right there. 10-point ball game now. 51-41. Zwiener trying to drive inside. Shoulder away by Rayburn. Rayburn down the right side, working up against Hayden Smith, and he's hammered. And this will be against Gavin Zwiener, I believe, and Rayburn will go up to the line to shoot 2. Could have almost been intentional, and that's what the referees are talking about right now. So we got something going on here. Hayden Smith is going to pick up his 2nd foul. And Rayburn's going to be at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, and he swishes it. Rayburn with 15 for the Trojans. Pitch and A public transfer. Ogemeyer seeds Troy Wiestad. Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Corporate Seeds, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Sugar Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Rayburn hits them both. He's got 16. Trojans back within 8 now, 51-43. Turning up the press here. Here's Gavin Zwiener. Up the floor goes Gage Zwiener's back in the ball game. He's working down the right side. Kicks it back out to Gavin. Gavin, the skip pass back up to Gage, top of the key. Back to Gavin on the left wing. Inside it goes. Back out to Gage Zwiener. 3 from the top. Buries it. Gage Zwiener with 13. He averages 10. He just now got 13. Ruggles. Skip pass over to Allmeyer. Got it across the timeline. He'll work inside. Back on the corner. A wide open 3 for Rayburn. Off the rim. Won't go. Pauly with a great rebound. Turns, shoots, scores! Sean Pauly with the easy basket right there. Great rebound and play by Pauly. Up to floor, Linder. Working down. Kicks it off to Smith. Smith out in the corner. Back inside to Linder. Goes inside down. And Allmeyer knocks it away. And Sean Pauly with another great hustle play right there. Rayburn has it. Out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer quickly up the floor. Ruggles going to drive inside. Gets down inside. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say he stepped on the baseline. I don't agree with that. 54-45. Bulldogs by 9. 5:24 left in the game. This game has been a back-and-forth battle here in the fourth quarter. Gavin Zwiener back up to Gage Zwiener. Gage up the floor it comes. Linder inside to... Now back out to Hayden Smith. 3 from the corner. Off the rim. Won't go. Braden Miller. And he's fouled by Gage Zwiener. And he's done. Gage Zwiener is fouled out of the ball game. 13 points tonight. And he'll take a seat. Braden Miller with a nice offensive or defensive board right there. Check it in. Will be number 21, Grady Riley. Ruggles inbound it here for the Trojans. Down by 9. 5:10 left in the game. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. Back to Allmeyer on the right side. Skip pass over to Miller. It's tipped away. Ruggles got it. Gets it up to Rayburn across the timeline. Down onto the left wing. Rayburn drives inside. Kicks it back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer off to Ruggles on the left wing. Ruggles back up top to Pauly. Pauly off to Rayburn, right side. Working in. Then kicks it back over to Sean Pauly. About threw it away. Pauly with a great play right there. Pauly off to Allmeyer. 4-3. Down the shot clock. Ruggles shoots. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Rayburn has it, and he's going to be fouled. Oh, and he ran right into the referee there. Ruggles going after the ball. We had a whistle. I think there's going to be a foul.
What was the call? No, what was the call?
And Coach Shepard's out on the floor wanting to know. There was a whistle before that ball went out of bounds, and he thought it was going to be a foul. And Rayburn's going to go to the free throw line. He's not going to get the call, though. Linder gets the inbounds. Back to Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener working up the floor. Throws it down to Hayden Smith. Hayden Smith back over to Cronin. And he's blocked from behind by Braden Miller. Out it goes. And Rayburn had the steal. Lost it on the floor. It's picked back up by the Bulldogs. And they lose it out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. The heat has turned up here in the Bulldog gym. It is every man for himself. A fighting battle. It's almost a football game here. 54-45. Bulldogs lead at 4:19 left in the game. Ruggles bringing it up for the Trojans. Kicks it off to Allmeyer. Got to get it across the timeline. He does. Works down to the left wing. Skip pass back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles drives. Gets inside. Looks backward. Reverse layup. Puts it up and in. Ruggles into double figures. 3 guys in double figures for the Trojans now. And it's an 8-point ball game. 54-47. Up the floor. Zwiener out to Smith. 3 from the corner. Got it. Hayden Smith buries the first 3 of the ball game for him. His first basket. Makes it a 10-point game. 57-47. 3:47 left. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. 57-47. The Bulldogs lead the Trojans. 3:47 left in the game. Hayden Smith just buried a three to give them the 10-point lead. Trojans have been battling hard here. It's been, like I said, kind of an ugly game here in this fourth quarter. Both teams really battling, and it's gotten very physical. Bulldogs have 3 fouls here in the third. The Trojans have 1. Trojans with the basketball coming right to left across your radio dial. Got to go length of the floor. Ruggles. Back to Allmeyer in the middle. Back to Ruggles here on the left side. Skip pass over to Rayburn. Back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Ruggles. It's tipped out of bounds. But they do get it across the timeline, so it'll be Trojan basketball. And they're going to get it in the backcourt. Ruggles has it. Throws it up the floor. Miller. Backdoor pass to Ruggles. Here on the left side. Ruggles dribbles back to the top of the key. Left side it comes Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives inside. Puts a little floater up. Won't go. Rebound comes down to number 10, Gavin Zwiener. Zwiener's had it. And here's a steal by Rayburn. Rayburn up the floor. Finds Sean Pauley. Lays it up. He's fouled by Gavin Zwiener. And he's going to pick up his 4th foul. It'll send Sean Pauley to the line to shoot 2, and he jumps right back up and says, you know what? Sean Pauley with the clock stopped now. Chance to cut the lead down to 8. Sean Pauley's played a really good basketball game, especially here in the second half. Pauley's free throw, a little bit too hard off the back of the rim. Misses the first one. These are the ones you got to have, too. Trojans have been streaky free throw shooting this year. Continues tonight. Pauley, second one on the way. Got it. His 3rd point of the night. Here's Linder working up against Allmeyer. Knocked away. Linder gets it back. And now he's going to travel. It's going to be a turnover. Trojan basketball. 9-point game. 57-48. 3:09 left in the game. Trojans with the ball down by 9. Rayburn to inbound. A box set from the Trojans. Rayburn into Pauley. Back to Ruggles. He loses the ball. Picked up by Hayden Smith. Ruggles almost got it back, though. And now Linder's got it. Linder working up the floor, working against Rayburn. And down in the corner, this is Riley for 3. It's off to the top of the backboard. Misses the shot. Rayburn with the rebound. Rayburn quickly up the floor. Drives inside. It's knocked away by Zwiener, and he steps out of bounds to stay with the Trojans. So Rayburn to inbound it. Box set for the Trojans. Going to get it inside to Ruggles. Puts a shot up and won't go. Falls off the side of the rim, and here's a steal by Rayburn again. And now we got a jump ball, and we're going to have somebody who's going to get hurt here. Referees rush in there as Rayburn and number 13, Cronin, were... It's going to be a jump ball, and I agree with that call. Trojan fans don't, but it's the right call. They wanted a technical for him picking Rayburn up, but he wasn't trying to hurt Rayburn. They just got tied up, and Rayburn's leg got in there. There was nothing he could do. Linder trying to work up the floor. And it's stolen away. Oh, we got a Allmeyer from the elbow. Got it. Allmeyer with the steal in the basket. He's got 16. Him and Rayburn both with 16. Here's Hayden Smith. Off to Gavin Zwiener. We got a 7-point ball game. 2:28 left in the game. Linder drives in. A great move right there by Brennan Linder, and he scores. Timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll take one with them. 59-50. The Bulldogs up by 9. 2:24 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Trojan basketball coming right to left across your radio dial. They're wearing the black uniforms. Bulldogs lead it by 9 here, 59-50, 2:24 left in the ball game. And several Bulldogs in foul trouble, getting Gavin Zwiener's on the floor. Gabe Zwiener's already fouled out. Allmeyer up the floor. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles going down the left side. Gets into the short corner. Dribbles back out to the wing. Back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the wing. Drives inside. Going to try to do the reverse layup. Has it knocked away. Rayburn's got it in the corner now. Back up to Allmeyer on the wing. Back to Rayburn. Skip pass back up to Pauly. Pauly drives. Lays up a floater. Off the glass. Won't go. A little bit too hard. Gavin Zwiener with the rebound. Throws it down the floor to Linder. Linder on the left wing. 9-point ball game. Out to Riley. 3 on the way. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Comes down to Cronin. He puts a shot up. Won't go. Hayden Smith with the rebound. Trojans got a box out there. Linder off to Gavin Zwiener. Guarded by Rayburn. Both kids with 4 fouls there. Trying to get it to Linder. It's knocked away, but Linder gets it back. He's going to drive down the lane. Runs into Miller, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Miller. His team's second. Linder to inbound and now for the Bulldogs. Box set. And try to get it into Zwiener. They can't get it to him. They get it into Riley. Riley guarded by Allmeyer. Works back up top. Gets double teamed and Ruggles tips away, but Linder is able to get to it. Linder going to be fouled by Ruggles. They have to do it. It's only the third foul, so the Trojans have got a foul now. 1:25 left in the ball game. Down by 9. Watch for this. It's going to be a timeout by the Trojans. What's probably going to happen is Coach Shepard's going to say as soon as they get it in, if we don't get a steal, you got a foul. So we'll take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Live from Pleasanton High School, opening round of the holiday tournament here. The Bulldogs lead the Trojans 59-50. There's 1:25 left in the game. And this has been a bruising fourth quarter. It's been a great ball game to call here tonight. A lot of action. Trojans have 3 fouls. The Bulldogs have 4. I'm sure that if the Trojans don't get a steal right away, they'll probably foul. And then we'll shoot free throws the rest of this ball game. So Gavin Zwiener to inbound it. And to try to get it in. They get it into Hayden Smith. And Sean Pauly fouled him. That was the play. So like I said, they only took 3 seconds off the clock. 59-50, 1:22 left. Shot clock resets. Hayden Smith going to get it into Linder. And Linder is going to be fouled right away by Ruggles. And Ruggles didn't think he fouled him. Wasn't sure about that. It's one of them calls. You're reaching in. You're probably going to get it. And actually, they call that on Sean Pauly. So Linder at the free throw line, really not the guy you want to put there. He's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, and he's been hot from the free throw line tonight. He hits that one. He's got 17 points to lead all scorers, followed by Gavin Zwiener with 16. Gage Zwiener 13 for the Bulldogs. Trojans have Allmeyer and Rayburn with 16 and Ruggles with 11. Linder, second one. Got it. At the shooter's roll, he's got 18. Here's Allmeyer. The Trojans down by 11. Up to Ruggles. Ruggles trying to get it to Rayburn. Stolen away by Gavin Zwiener. That's Cronin. Off to Linder now. Linder. And stolen away by Ruggles. Up the floor comes to Allmeyer. He'll have the easy basket. Now they got to get something here. Get it into Linder. Linder trying to work up the right side, and now he throws it up the floor to Cruz. They hand it back off to Linder, and Cruz is going to be fouled by Allmeyer. And Allmeyer picks up his third. Cruz will shoot 2. 9-point ball game, 61-52 with 52.7 left. Cohen Cruz at the free throw line has not scored yet tonight. His first trip to the charity stripe. The lefty puts the first shot up and he swishes it. He's got one now for the Bulldogs. Makes it a 10-point ball game. .52 seconds left, and he hits them both. Cohen Cruz hits both free throws. Here comes Ruggles with it. Ruggles up the floor, finds Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside, lays it up off the glass, and they're going to call a charge. He was not set, though. Smith moved right under him. That was a nice play by Allmeyer. 45 seconds left. To get it into Linder. Linder working up the floor. It's stolen away by Ruggles. We're going to have a jump ball called. And referees rush in. There was a little tension going on right there. We got a timeout by the Trojans. It'll be Trojan basketball when we come back. 63-52, an 11-point game. 41 seconds left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you, 63-52. Pleasanton with the lead, 41 seconds left in the game. Trojans are on the floor waiting. Pleasanton taking their time, and they should just give the Trojans the ball right now. That is the rule. If they don't hustle out after the second horn, you just give the other team the ball and go. Pauly to inbound it. To try to get it in. And he throws it to Allmeyer, and Allmeyer cuts just as he threw it. So the Trojans turn it over, and that may wrap it up. It's going to take a pretty good deal here for the Trojans to get this one back now. Linder with the ball, guarded by Pauly. Going to be double team, kicks it up the floor to Cruz, gets it across to Gavin Zwiener. Down floor goes to Cronin. Guarded by Miller, kicks it back up top to Gavin Zwiener. Skip pass over to Cruz, and they're going to be able to, they won't be able to run out the clock. They're going to have to shoot. Nope. Well, yeah, they are. They're going to have to shoot. Linder to the top of the key. Trojans are waving the white flag. Gavin Zwiener's going to drive in, lays it up, and scores. Up floor comes to Allmeyer, down to 9 seconds left. Allmeyer kicks it out. Ruggles for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Allmeyer. He puts the shot up and gets blocked by Linder. And this is not going to be no love lost when they go through these lines right here. 65-52, Bulldogs win it by 13. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your post-game show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Reclaim your strength with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome. Valued and cared for by Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. As the Bulldogs have defeated the Trojans here 65-53. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We are locally owned and operated here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practice in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness located in downtown Cambridge. And this gives you the stats for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Bulldogs, Brendan Linder with 18 points. He went 4 from the free throw line. Cohen Cruz with 2, both from the charity stripe. He went 2 of 2 from there. Hayden Smith with 3. Gavin Zwiener with 18 points tonight, 12 above his season average. He went 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Josh Pierce with 2. Jason Cronin with 6. Grady Riley with 3. And Gage Zwiener with 13 tonight for the Bulldogs. They went 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 78%. Foul-wise, Cruz, Pierce, Cronin all had 1, 2 for Smith, 4 for Gavin Zwiener, and Gage Zwiener fouled out of tonight's ball game. We got Coach Shepard here with us. Let's let him get the headset on. We'll visit with him here real quick. And as I said, I am Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, that was a battle.
Yeah, that was. I thought the boys, just told them in the locker room, they competed hard the whole time, save for maybe one little stretch there right at the end of the first half, the 10-0 run that we gave up. But, in a game like that, a 10-0 run is pretty much the difference. I guess it ended up 12 because they got the layup there. But, just a battle. I mean, they fought, especially with the guy going down. Other guys stepped up. Everyone competed super hard. The guys we needed were pretty solid tonight. With them changing defenses and stuff, I thought we handled that pretty well. It's tough when you have a game plan and 15's a big part of that game plan, and then 15's not out there, and he does a lot for us, and we're hoping that everything comes back all right, and we'll see him again soon. But I was super proud of the way that the other guys stepped up, and super proud of the way that Creighton Brady and Hodge, they kind of realized we're a man down out of their little 4-man crew, and those three kind of set the tone with the energy, and the other guys fed off that, and I thought that was good all night. There's just a few basketball things that we got to clean up there during that 10-0 run. And
any chance that Mav plays tomorrow, do you think, or is it?
I really don't know. I know Coach Wood tapped me on the shoulder and said he was done for tonight at one point, but that's really all I've heard. Obviously he had ice on it pretty much immediately, and there was somebody from New West here who was checking it out, but I don't know because I just went to the locker room and came up here. So.
Right, and that knee has been bothering him since football, and it's one of them things that, in football you have a week off, in between games. Now you're going from one night to the next, so you don't have that week to heal. So whether he gets to be in there tomorrow night or not, I mean that's we'll wait and see thing, I guess. Now I know the other game's over. Have you heard who won the other game?
I did. Okay. I haven't heard. I haven't seen.
Okay, no, I saw the other referees come out of the other gym, so I know that game's over. So either Anselmo Murder or Ravenna tomorrow night. But let's talk a little bit more about this game. Like you said, you were up 20-18. They went on that 10-0 run right there at the end of the first half, and And that was it. But, I mean, the rest of the game, it's close each quarter. It's close each quarter. And, man, a hard-fought battle. There's probably some fouls that didn't get called because it was just how rough it was. But, I mean, it wasn't, it was called both ways. It was a great rough game, and it was a greatly played game tonight.
Yeah, I thought we handled the physicality pretty well. We had some really nice attacks to the hoop where we got hit and finished it. Some other times where we got hit and got fouled and made our free throws. I thought we handled that aspect of it really well. It was actually, which is surprising against a big physical team like that. It was actually losing shooters more than anything. That was kind of their offense there. Both at the end of the first half and then, as we put the press on it, and then when they would break it, we would be scrambling it and they'd find a shooter and they'd knock it down. I thought there were some really good things defensively again. Our plan was to have Mav take away Lindner, and we were doing a great job of that early on.
Yes.
And then, once he went out, we kind of tried to stick with that with some other guys, but the matchups just weren't quite the same. And then switching to that press and the back into zone, has been good for us. We did it all game against Kozad. We did it some in some other games, kind of sparingly. I think that's going to be something that's good for us, this year, just with the way we can fly around. I think it benefits, the guys who are going to play more, if Mav is out. It helps those guys. Sean's a guy who can fly around. Gavin's a guy who can fly around. Yes. I think it'll free Braxton up a little bit. So I think that's going to be something that, maybe we overthought it tonight. We should have just done that from the start. But it's something that's going to be good for us moving forward.
Yeah, and I thought, the guys that came in for Mav, as you mentioned, Sean Pauley and Gavin Gunderson, I thought they did really well. I thought Sean played really well the second half.
Yeah, he did. He brought a lot of energy, got hands on some balls. He lost a few guys a couple times, but, it was all like trying to go too hard, and that's what we always tell the guys is if you're going to make a mistake, make it going 100 miles an hour, make it trying to make a play, rather than wondering if you should be doing something different. It's a little easier to fix that. And I thought Gavin gave us good minutes, especially against the zone in the first half. He was working that short corner really well. And I just think, we said, before or after the Kozak game, I think is when I told you, but before the Kozak game, we told the boys, we got to get those guys out there more. We got to give you guys a little bit of a break so that we can go play as hard as we can, when we're in there. And so obviously now it seems like we might be, a guy shorter. So now it's, even more imperative that they're out there. But I don't know. It just stinks, with where we're at record-wise and kind of where we want to be. We're obviously not there, but I just feel like a lot of the basketball things are kind of where we need them to be, and we just got to, make sure that it's consistent now. We can't have a 4-minute stretch in the second quarter tonight. We can't have, the start of the second half like we had against Kozad. We just got to make it 32 minutes of the stuff that we're doing really well.
So tomorrow night's game, either Anselmo Myrna or Ravenna. Like I said, we don't know just yet. Here's some Ravenna guys, and from the looks on their faces, of course, they're probably not going to be real happy today anyway with their loss. But, I mean, so talk to us about those two teams and what you know about both of them, and how do you get the W against them?
Yeah, did watch a little bit of Anselmo Myrna just because I had asked Overton for the Pleasanton film, and so I said, hey, why don't you send me your Anselmo Myrna film as well? They have a sophomore who's really, really good, who's averaging 18 a game, Doria. He gave us fits last year. He had a double-double against us over in the other gym in the first round last year. He can really play, super athletic. Going to be kind of tough for us just because he's a little bit bigger guy and he plays in the post. So that'll be a tough matchup. They mix up defenses a little bit. They like their 2-3, but they'll also play man. They'll pressure you. So kind of similar tonight in that respect. And then Ravenna's, kind of had a tough start to the year. But they got some kids who can really play. They have a couple shooters, and I'm blanking on their names right now. I watched their game a little bit against Southern Valley, and it just seemed like every time Southern Valley make a run, they'd splash a three or get in the paint and hit a little floater. So they have some kids who can just really control the game. They play a little bit slower pace than Anselmo Myrna or these guys do. So that'd be a little bit different style game if it's them. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. Looking forward to kind of, I don't know, putting it together for 32 minutes. We keep saying that, it's tough. You probably never do it for 32 minutes, but we got to get closer. That's going to be our biggest key, to our success, into the second half of the season.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with us. Great game tonight. Well played. I mean, the kids played hard, and you love to see that. And let's go get a win against tomorrow against whoever we end up playing.
Yep, let's do it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here. We'll finish off the stats and wrap things up here from Pleasanton right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Brynick Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.